In 1988, the Berlin government held a competition to design for the expansion of the new museum in Berlin. 165 architects gathered and joined the competition. However, Daniel Lebiskind's concept was able to express symbolically the trauma caused by the Nazis in Berlin's history. Now, let's dive further into the beauty and history of the Jewish Museum in Berlin. So, good day everyone. We will be tackling the beauty and the history of the Jewish Museum in Berlin. The project was originally named as the Jewish Museum, but Daniel Lebiskind named it Between the Lines. But before that, sino nga ba si Daniel Lebiskind?
Daniel Lebiskind ang architect ng Jewish Museum in Berlin, Germany. Sino nga ba si Daniel Lebiskind? Si Daniel Lebiskind ay pinanganak noong Mayo 12, 1946. Siya ay isang American architect, pintor, at professor. So, paano nga ba nabuo ang Jewish Museum? Bago nabuo ang Jewish Museum, ay mayroong naunang museum sa Germany. Subalit, pinatanggal ito at pinasara. Bukod sa lahat ay kinumpiska ang mga laman nito. After that, nagkaroon ng competition sa Germany na nag-declare sila na maghanap ng bagong architect para sa bagong itatayong museum. Which is, ang nakuha nila ay si Daniel Lebiskind. Si Daniel Lebiskind ay presenta ang magandang disenyo ng nasabing museum. Natuloy ang proyekto, subalit pinatigil ito ng government after ng bid. After ng bid, no? Nabuo ito noong 1999, pero dinadalo at dinadagsana ito ng mga turista. Almost 350,000 ang dumalo sa Jewish Museum na disenyo ni Daniel Lebiskind, no? Kahit wala pang laman ang museum na ito. So, ganun kagrabe, no? Talagang dinagsa ng mga tao ang museum. Pero, nag-declare na ang Jewish Museum na totally open na sila noong September 9, 2001, which is 2001 na buo. I mean, 2001 naging open na ang Jewish Museum.
Daniel Lebiskind is also a deconstructivist. So, ano nga bang deconstructivism? So, deconstructivism is commonly characterized by an absence of obvious harmony, continuity, and symmetry. So, in other words, deconstructivism opposes the ordered rationality of modernism. Most of Daniel Lebiskind's works are close to deconstructivism. Most of his famous design features are known to have unconventional, angular, and fragmented designs, which aims to be symbolic, emotional, and sometimes even uncomfortable pa nga eh, which is depicted sa Jewish Museum in Berlin. This is the proposed floor plan of the museum by Daniel Lebiskind. As you can see, Daniel proposed a zigzag design which earned the nickname Blitz or lightning. The museum is designed to trigger memories and emotional responses caused by the Nazis' crimes. So, Lebiskind explored the site of the Jewish Museum. He put himself into the souls of those who are not there, yung mga namatay. He tried to see how it feels to be there when you're not there. So, he wanted to create a space for those who are murdered and who disappeared.
Daniel Lebiskind Jewish Museum, Berlin was inspired by Walter Benjamin's book called One Way Street. It's a collection of aphorisms that address the complexity of history, society, and identity. And it was also inspired by Arnold Schoenberg's incomplete opera, which is Moises and Aaron. Levinsky recognized the connection between Benjamin's concept and Schoenberg's opera, as both works address themes of loss, displacements, and rebirth. He sought to incorporate these themes into the museum's design, creating a space that would challenge visitors to confront their own prejudices and perspectives. The most prominent feature of the museum is its angular, a zigzag shape, which brings the broken Star of David. This design element serves as a powerful symbol of the loss and distractions that Jewish communities have experienced throughout history. The building also features a number of voids, or empty spaces that represent the physical emptiness left behind by the expulsion, destruction, and annihilation of Jewish life during the Holocaust. These voids are intended to make this loss visible and tangible throughout architecture. With its distinctive and thought-provoking architecture and exhibitions, the Jewish Museum Berlin seeks to tell the story of German Jewish history. The museum's unique layout and structure, created by architect Daniel Lebiskind, encourage visitors to consider Jewish identity, history, and culture. This will examine the museum's design's inspiration, visitors' effects, and function in fostering tolerance and cultural awareness.
Si Daniel Lebiskind at ang kanyang architectural work, Jewish Museum, Berlin. Ang disenyo ng kanyang proyekto ay hindi maihahalin tulad at mayroong malalim na kahulugan tungkol sa istorya ng Jews sa Germany. Halimbawa rito ang tortured form ng isang zigzag ng museo. Nare-representa nito ang violence at ruptures sa kasaysayan ng mga Jews sa Germany. Karagdagan pa rito, ang palatandaan nito ay nagpapakita ng paraan ng buhay ng mga Jews bago, sa panahon, at pagkatapos ng Holocaust. Kaya binigyan niya ito ng pangalawang pangalan na tinatawag na Blitz or Lightning. May isang parte ng museo na binigyang katawagan bilang axis. Ito ay mga tuwid na linya na kung saan ay matatawag na symmetrically arranged. Ang tatlong axis na ito ay binigyang kahulugan bilang karanasan sa German Judaism. Ito ay continuity, exile, at death. Ang axis of continuity ay nandito ang exhibition gallery at ito ay sumisimbolo sa pagpapatuloy ng kasaysayan. Ang axis of exile ay nakatuon sa buhay ng mga Jews sa sapilitang pinaalis sa Germany at ang axis of Holocaust. Nandito naman ang mga glass case na naglalaman ng mga pagmamayari ng mga pinatay ng kabilang sa Nazis. Ang Jewish Museum Berlin ay may kaugnayan sa emosyonal, pati na rin ang pisikal na kaanyon nito. Ang voids ay nahati sa pamamagitan ng buong vertical axis ng gusali at nais nitong bigyang kahulugan na matugunan ang physically emptiness or to display the sense of emptiness na nagresulta mula sa expulsion, destruction, and annihilation ng buhay ng mga Jews sa kamay ng Germany. Si Daniel Lebiskind ay nagnanais na gumawa ng mga kahalagahan na nakikita at sa pamamagitan ng arkitekto. At ito nga, ang Jewish Museum Berlin, ang isa sa matagumpay na proyekto na kanyang ginawa sa istorya ng arkitekto.
One of the concepts that struck us the most as a group was the memory void, as the ground floor was covered with over 10,000 faces with open mouths, symbolizing the emptiness felt from tragedy from the Jewish life. If we were given a chance to change and improve the concept of the museum, we wouldn't change anything because it is as perfect as it seems. But we would like to improve the feature of the facade. Since it is made of titanium zinc, we would like to include phosphor as one of the components, since phosphor exhibits the phenomenon of luminescence and emits lights in the darkness. It will create illusions similar to the northern lights or the aurora borealis. It simply symbolizes the light that shines in the darkness or the hope for the people in terms of crisis.